The Pakistani Taliban has vowed revenge attacks against America and its Western allies after the group's leader was killed by a US drone strike. The new commander has already been installed following the death of Haqqullah Masood, who had been one of the CIA's most wanted targets.
This is the man who now leads one of the most active terror organisations in the world. Khan Saeed Sajna, until now second in command of the Pakistani Taliban, comes with a bloody pedigree. Saeed is thought to have been behind an audacious attack at a naval base in Karachi in 2011. A brutal riposte to the killing of Osama bin Laden. In a siege lasting 16 hours, a handful of militants killed 10 and destroyed 2 surveillance planes. And just last year, the Taliban commander masterminded the biggest prison breakouts in Pakistan's history. Militants attacked the jail in Banu, blowing up its gates with rocket-propelled grenades. Almost 400 escaped. Khan Saeed replaces the charismatic Haqqullah Masood as leader of the Pakistani Taliban at a time of great tension in the region. Haqqullah was killed by a US drone strike in the remote Taliban stronghold of North Waziristan on Friday. Under his command, the group killed hundreds, if not thousands, in its war with the Pakistani state. Security was tightened across the northwest of the country as fears of retaliation grew following Masood's burial. A Taliban spokesman promised every drop of his blood would be turned into a suicide bomber. The United States' use of drone strikes to target terrorists has long been controversial, but Pakistan's government had been trying to open up a dialogue with the Taliban. It now accuses the US of sabotaging the peace process.
The efforts have been ambushed. It was not a fire from the front. It was an ambush, and we see it as an ambush.
The Pakistani government has summoned the US ambassador to protest against the attack. Perceived as indiscriminate, many Pakistanis believe the drone strikes actively encourage terrorism. The Pakistani Taliban has promised a series of suicide bombs, bloody revenge for the killing of Haqqullah Masood. Khan Saeed seemingly intent on continuing where his predecessor left off. Neil Patterson, Sky News.